Alrighty guys, it is Qaaman here today, and I am doing a Mortal Kombat segment talking about some news that has recently been announced. For my Mortal Kombat fans out there, Mortal Kombat X has been announced. Now I heard this news about a week ago from a subscriber by the name of Jaden Holly. After the E3 special yesterday, this game seems like it can take the franchise to the very next level. But let me explain how. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. Let me quickly mention, however, that the reason why this game is called Mortal Kombat X is because it's the 10th installment and X is the Roman numeral for the number 10. So don't think that X was just put there to be cool, as many fans just thought the creators just wanted to put an X, like everything else has an X nowadays. So let's get started. So, first things first, let me give you guys some important release details. This game is being released by NetherRealm Studios sometime in 2015. However, it will only be released, I repeat, only be released for the PS3, the PS4, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, along with the PC. So, unfortunately, I apologize to you Wii U owners out there who are looking forward to having this game ported over the way that Mortal Kombat Armageddon was ported over to the Nintendo Wii several years ago. Now, moving on to the actual aspects of the game itself, one obvious observation is that this game looks fantastic graphically. Now, in the first scene where we see Sub-Zero fighting against Scorpion, that scene's cutscene graphics were so amazing that many fans believed that the entire game would have graphics of that same sort. Unfortunately, we have now learned after watching that E3 video that the in-game graphics aren't as good as the first trailer, but they still look amazing. PS4 and Xbox One fans will enjoy the game in 1080p resolution at 60 frames per second, along with PC gamers who can run the game equal to or greater than that. PS3 and Xbox 360 fans will only experience the game at 30 frames per second at only 720 pixels, but the game will still look very well detailed for all platforms in general. Now, moving on to the next aspect of Mortal Kombat X, gameplay wise, this game seems to be a revamped version of Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, which is often referred to as Mortal Kombat 9, which was released a few years ago in 2011. Similar to Mortal Kombat 9, this game brings back the concept of the X-ray special moves, where characters attack each other and we watch the bones shatter in gory fashion. One interesting aspect of this game is that now the characters can use environments to attack their enemies as shown in the trailers. Unfortunately, this game doesn't appear to bring back the weapon move pools as we saw in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, where you can switch from your combat moves to your weapon moves with the press of a button, but I guess that will always be exclusive to Mortal Kombat Armageddon. However, I will say that it is very nice to see that NetherRealm Studios is becoming a lot more creative with the fighting mechanics. Now, in addition to gameplay, let's talk about some new characters. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the series and for those of you who aren't as familiar, Mortal Kombat is a fighting series that is known very well for its violence and gore, but it is also known very well for the in-depth backstories of many of its characters. One of the main reasons is because there have been so many Mortal Kombat games at this point that the writers have glued into our minds several of the reoccurring arcs, such as the hatred between Scorpion and Sub-Zero, or the rising status of Shao Kahn as one of the main villains. So with that said, I leave you with the confirmation of two brand new characters that have been confirmed. Although their names haven't been released yet, one character is a female character whose fighting style is built around controlling a swarm of bees, which may sound corny, but looks very deadly. The other character is an enormous character that uses a lot of grapple attacks. This character also has a partner that he fights with who is a fraction of his size that he does a lot of team attacks with. Apart from the two new characters that we saw throughout most of the trailers fighting each other, There were two other characters shown in the trailers briefly, which include a character drinking the blood of a heart that looks similar to Chinook, and there was also a ninja-like fighter with a light blue mask that was also unidentified in the trailer. Since this game is going through a huge development, I predict that we will see many characters that we didn't get a chance to play with in Mortal Kombat 9, like Boraicho or Lai Mei. Who knows, we may even get to use Taven or Daigon once again, as Mortal Kombat Armageddon had so many characters, and Mortal Kombat X might just do the same in terms of having a massive roster. Now, although this game doesn't have much info that has been released on its story, it's been said that this game will have an original storyline. In addition, there are intentions for a Mortal Kombat movie that will be released alongside this game as well. Even actor Kiefer Sutherland is to have a role in this game as well, and we do know that Kiefer Sutherland is a voice actor for previous games such as Call of Duty, where he was Sergeant Roebuck, and he also played Boss Snake in the Metal Gear Solid series. But to be honest, even though this is great news for everybody, I was kind of hoping that this game would be a direct sequel to Mortal Kombat 9, where we end the game with Chinook and Quan Chi planning about their future. Now, I don't want to spoil Mortal Kombat 9 for those of you who haven't played it yet, but let's be honest, that game has been out for 3 years now, and if you haven't gotten it now, when will you ever get that game? As far as my predictions for the story go, I don't think it will be a direct sequel since we see Sub-Zero and Scorpion fighting, which implies that their fight is in the story. Because of that, this game being a sequel wouldn't make sense, because at the end of Mortal Kombat 9, Sub-Zero was in his Cyber Sub-Zero form as he went through surgery by the Lin Kuei. Now, I'm not ruling this game out as a potential sequel, but I just think that it is extremely unlikely to be a sequel. So guys, that has been my video for today. Overall, this is all that has been released on the game so far. I'm a die-hard Mortal Kombat fan, and I truly look forward to the 10th installment. The only thing that I saw that I don't like is the fact that Scorpion killed my favorite character Sub-Zero in the trailer. If any more news on the game is released, I will let you know as soon as possible, and if you guys find anything else, please let me know. This game has gotten me so excited that I actually wanted to close this video out, getting your thoughts on a brand new type of video segment. How many of you would be interested in me doing a character by character backstory of the Mortal Kombat characters? I would really like to know how many of you would be interested, because I really want to invest time into these types of videos, and it will help me learn more about these characters as well, in addition to you guys. Also, it helps me diversify the content on my channel, as I'm trying to upload a lot more frequently nowadays. But in addition to that, in the comment section, please remember to subscribe to my video partners Blackenfist and Thundershot. As a matter of fact, Blackenfist recently uploaded a video on Battle of Gods and his thoughts on it coming overseas. Everything will be in the description. But most importantly, over everything else, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always say, to have a great day, guys.